One of the things I think that people assume is that the card, you use the card, you tap the card, and that's it.
A major ransomware attack at TransLink has potentially compromised personal data. Now, an anti-violence group is warning women with abusive partners or exes about the location data connected to their Compass cards.
Well, we've been concerned. We've spoken about this before, almost 5 years ago now, when Compass Card came into effect here in Metro Vancouver.
Angela Marie McDougall at the Battered Women's Support Services says she's raised concerns in the past about the Compass Card's capacity to track customers using stored location-based data. McDougall advises anyone with an abusive partner or ex to disable and replace their Compass cards.
So what it can do for anybody that has that information is that they're able to track where someone is over a period of time. And for someone that's in an abusive relationship, that means that an abusive partner or someone that's criminally harassing or stalking would potentially, by logging into that information, potentially have the details of where someone is catching transit, when they're on transit, and where they travel to.
So now you've got another way of controlling the person.
Dr. Balbir Gurm with the Network to Eliminate Violence in Relationships says that relationship violence during the pandemic is not often discussed and that it is a global health issue. She says stalking is part of relationship violence and that the most dangerous time for someone leaving an abusive relationship is immediately after.
The rates are about 6% for stalking in terms of the overall picture of relationship violence. And that's about 30%. So it's about 1 in 3, according to some research in Canada, and some says maybe it's 1 in 5. They can do any of the different types of abuse. You could do emotional abuse through phone calls and social media, right? You can emotionally abuse by talking to the neighbors if you know where someone lives or where they're working, or even the route they're taking home. What we usually tell women, or the women serving services tell women, is don't take the same route home all the time.
I think it's really important that that the provincial government and TransLink take this seriously. We're right now in the 16 days of activism to end gender-based violence, and this is popping up. This realization is emerging within the 16 days.
When asked about the potential for breached location data, TransLink didn't offer anything new, saying that they're in the middle of an ongoing forensic investigation. In Vancouver, Kier Junos, City News.